And then just letting your arms rest down onto your knees. And just shutting your eyes. And let's just roll the shoulders a few times. Hook them up, glide them back. And then just maybe rock a little forwards and backwards, kind of sit bones. A little side to side. And just find a really good centre point for you. And if you do at this point feel like you need to sit on a cushion, you need to be a little bit higher, then bring yourself up to a higher seated position. But just feel comfortable. And I want you to be able to feel that your rib cage is widening, okay, but your shoulders remain relaxed. So just shutting your eyes and let's breathe in through your nose. And out through your nose. Take a long deep breath in. And slowly breathing all of the way back out. Take a long deep breath in. And breathing all of the way back out. And this time, take a long deep breath in. And just nodding your chin and holding on to your breath. And then let's raise the chin back up. And slowly breathing all of the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. Nodding the chin down in towards your chest and holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up. And slowly breathing all of the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. And now breathing all of the way back out. And going right to the bottom of your exhalation. And then breathing out just a little bit more. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. And raising your chin back up and breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. And breathing out as completely as you can. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. And then raising your chin back up, breathing in, and breathing out. And let's breathe in and raise both of your arms high above your head. As you breathe out, let's take a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in to bring it to the middle. Breathing out, taking a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, draw it to the middle. And breathing out, let's lower down your hands. And then gently lift yourself up onto your knees. And curl your heels. And let's sit back down upon your heels. Now reaching your fingers all the way up towards the top end of your mat. And just to begin with, lower your head and walk your right hand across and place it down on top of your left. And feel a nice deep stretch into your waist. And then walk your hand back over. Take your left hand on top of your right. Press down, feel that stretch into the side of your body. And then walking your hand all of the way back over, lifting your chin. Now let's start to draw the body slowly up and along the ground, breathing in. And as you breathe out, let's send the hips back and take your head down through your arms. Breathe in as you draw forwards to a plank. And let's breathe out, bend your knees and sitting all of the way back. Breathing in as you pull your body up and along the ground, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing out as you pull up through your belly, easing your heels away and your head drawing down. Breathing in as you draw forwards to plank. And breathing out, bending your knees and sitting gently back to your heels. Breathing in as you pull your body up. Breathing out as you send your hips slowly back. Breathing in as you draw forwards to a plank. And breathing out, bend your knees and sitting all of the way back. Breathing in to pull your body up and through. Breathing out, pull up through the belly and ease the heels away. Breathing in as you draw forwards to a plank. And breathing out, let's bend the knees and sit back. Breathing in to pull your body up and through. Breathing out, sending your hips back and your head down. Breathing in, draw forwards to plank. And breathing out, bend your knees and sit back one more time. Breathing in, draw your body up and through. And this time, breathing out, send your hips back and stay for me. Let's walk the feet from one to the other. And just drawing down one side of your body and then the other. Moving the hips gently from side to side. And just spreading your fingers nice and wide to the ground. Okay, now leave the heels back, walking your hands all of the way back in towards your feet, and just catch your elbows. Drop your head down, rock a little side to side, and just take a little bit more release into the lower back, into the hamstrings and the calves. Okay, now letting your arms go, bend the knees as you unroll. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling, clasp up your fingers together, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, activate your waist, and let's take that bend out from your waist. Breathing in, coming back up. Breathing out, activate your waist, and let's send the arms over. Breathing in, coming back up. Breathing out, let your arms all of the way back down. Let's make our way to the top of your mat. Hands in your heart. And let's take a breath in as you raise both arms. Breathing out, open your body, fold forwards, bend your knees if you need to. Breathing in, step back in your right leg, take your knee to the floor and raising your chin. Breathing out, stepping back with your left leg and hold to a plank. And breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly and chest. Breathing out as you come to a gentle up dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower, curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out, push the plank and back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping up, lifting your chin, releasing your toes. And breathing out, left foot, stepping up and folding. Breathing in as you pull up through the belly, open your chest, gaze to your thumbs. And breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open your body and fold it forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back. Release your knee and lifting your chin. Breathing out, right leg, stepping back and hold into your plank. And breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly and your chest. Breathing out to come into a gentle up dog, elbows in, shoulders down. And breathing in as you lower. Curl the toes, engaging your core. Breathing out, push to a strong plank. and back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, left leg stepping up, lift the chin, releasing the toes. Good. Breathing out, right leg stepping up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open your body and fall forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back. Now keeping your knee up off the ground, turn to the left and raise your left arm. And of course you can keep it as this today, or if you feel you can go a little bit deeper in for your hips today, turn open your front foot and go to the outside edge of your back foot. And then let's gently open it back a little bit more. And then let's bring it all of the way back round. Now I'd like you to let your back knee down upon the floor, drawing back up with your upper body and raising both of your arms. Clasping your fingers together, first finger going up. I'd like us to take a little bit of a bend over towards the left leg. So you're opening the right side of your body up. Again, just take a couple of breaths there, in through your nose, out through your nose. And gently bring it all of the way back up. Hands back down either side of your foot. Curl the toes and step back into plank. But then I'd like you to come down onto your forearms. Okay, now tucking your elbows in, drawing your shoulders back and gazing slightly ahead. As you draw one knee to the floor, breathe in. As you push it away, breathe out. Draw the other knee to the floor, breathe in. As you push it back, breathe out. Good. Coming into knee drop planks. Pushing away. Breathing in. Breathing out, extending away. Gazing slightly beyond the end of your mat. Keeping your shoulders drawn back. Keeping your core nicely switched on. Breathing in. Breathing out and pushing away. Head is up and pushing away. You've got two more in. Out and push. One more in, out and extend. Lower your body gently back down towards the floor for me. Okay, now let's from here work a little bit more into opening up your back. So warm up the back a little bit. So to begin with, I'd like you to bring your feet together, tighten your back side and raise both of your legs up and hold. Take a couple of breaths there. Really pulling up through the core again. And then letting your legs down. Okay, now you can either do that again, or I'm going to get us to curl the toes on your left leg and raise the right leg up. And then if you can, prop your right leg up with your left foot. Alright, but like I said, this is a little bit too intense today. Go with lifting both of your legs instead, that will be okay. And let's let that leg down and change over. Curl the toes on your right leg. Send the left leg up and propping the left leg up. And breathe if you can. Even though your body's being all squashed down, it's quite hard to breathe sometimes. And then letting it down. Okay, feet slightly apart and coming into a gentle upward facing dog, which should be beginning to feel a little bit easier. And let's release it all the way back down. Curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing in, push up to plank. And breathing out into your downward dog. Breathing in, step your right foot forwards. Lift your chin, releasing your toes. And breathing out, step your left foot forwards and folding. Breathing in as you come all of the way back up to the standing position. And breathing out, hands back into your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, open your chest and fall forwards. Breathing in, left leg stepping back. And let's turn open to the right and raise your right arm. And again, as before, from the other side, you can either stay as, or turn open your front foot, go to the outside edge of your back foot, and then start to open your chest up a little bit more. You know, we should feel this a little bit more intense in that right buttock area. And bringing it all the way back round, letting your knee down upon the floor again for me. Clasping up your fingers, first finger's going straight up. We can keep our gaze forwards with this one. And as we gently bend a little out towards the right, opening up the left side of your body, take a couple of breaths there, in through your nose, out through your nose. And drawing it all the way back up. Okay, hands down to the floor. Curl the toes and step the feet together. And we're coming again back down onto your forearms. Alright, now this time, okay, we're going to come up into Hello Plank, and then we're also going to work into Rainbow Plank. So we're very gently going to roll towards the right side of your body, and you windscreen wiper your feet, and then we'll raise the left arm and look up. Then gently bring it around the other way. So roll over onto your left arm, raise your arm, look up, and then bring it back down. Now keeping your elbows fixed into the floor, lower your hips to one side, but keep your upper body still. And draw it back on up. So you should really feel your core working here. Lower to the other side. And bring it back up. Okay, rolling out onto your right elbow. Lift your left arm and look up. Draw it round the other way. Keep breathing. Engage your core. Strong breath here. And all of the way back down. Legs from here. Lower your hips over to the right. Not quite touching down, but do keep both of your elbows on the floor. Lift it up. Go the other way. Over you go. Lift it back up. And now lower your body gently back down to the floor. Okay, well done. That's warmed us up if we weren't warm already. Okay. Taking your right arm across the top of your mat. And take your feet slightly apart. Taking your left fingers down towards the floor. And as we gently rise up onto the forearm, looking over your shoulder, and if you can, maybe you can see your left foot, maybe you can see both feet. And then bring it all the way back round. Let's swap sides. Fingertips down to the floor, deep breath in. As you breathe out, gently rise up onto the forearm, looking up over your shoulder. Maybe you can see your right foot, maybe both feet. Bring it all the way back round. Hands beneath your shoulders now. Upward facing dog. Elbows in, shoulders down. Breathe for me in through your nose, out through your nose. Try and keep your buttocks relaxed as well if you can. And let's lower it all of the way back down. Okay, curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing in, push up to plank. Out into your downward dog. Breathing in, left leg stepping up, lifting the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, right leg stepping up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open your chest, gaze to your thumbs, and breathe out, hands back into your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms, and breathing out, open your body and fold on forwards. Now this time I'd like you to step back with your left foot. Leave your right leg at the top of your mat. Now bending your right knee and taking your right elbow to your right knee. Let's circle the left arm all the way back behind you and look back over your shoulder. And we just take a couple of breaths there. In through your nose, out through your nose. Alright, now as we start to bring back out, your left arm is coming all the way up and over, taking your hand downwards towards the inside of your leg, if that feels good too. If it feels awkward, come back up with your elbow back up on your knee again. And if you can, draw your body to open up so your navel is facing out towards the end wall. Alright, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let your arms slowly come around the front of your body. Push hard into your right foot and come up into Warrior Two. Now just Line up your back foot, okay, so it's not facing halfway, okay, it's facing out towards the end wall again. And then I'd like you to straighten up your front leg. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, move your upper body to the right, and then lower your right hand towards your right leg, looking up towards your left hand. And let's just take a couple of breaths there. Nice deep breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. Really feel the activation here of the left side of your body. Pull up a little higher with your left hand. Let your right arm drop down a little bit more. Okay, now let's slowly release down. Left hand coming down towards your right leg. Take your right hand across and towards your lower back. And if this is enough today, or you need to bend your right knee, then please do, okay? Those of you going deeper, taking your hand beyond your foot, and then maybe from there you can raise your right arm back to the ceiling. But just see where you can get to, listening to your body. Eventually the legs are straighter, okay, but you must go with what your body's able to give you today. And whatever it can give us, it's a blessing. Alright, let's gently bring it back around. Okay, now I'm going to come into your humble warrior. So I'd like us to clasp up the fingers back behind you and start off by moving your upper body forwards and then drawing your head down and then maybe looking towards your back leg, letting your arms release up and over, head tucking in. Draw it back on up. I'm going to take the right arm underneath your right knee and see if the fingers are available. Alright, now if you don't want to go any further than here, stay as, okay, and that would be okay. Otherwise, if you'd like to bring it up to bird of paradise, working your back foot in and come to a parallel squat. And push really hard into the left leg to draw yourself up to standing, using your left hamstring and glute strength. And then from here, you can maybe take the leg a little higher. Don't worry if you lose your balance, you can go back in, you can do it again. Alright, but it's all good. This is just, again, remember, you're just doing a little bit of stretch work for your body. Alright, so as we bend the knee, slowly coming back down, gently let's step back that left leg. And I'd like us to take both of your hands to the inside of your leg. Now I'd like us to roll out into the outside edge of your back foot, similar to what we did a few stages ago. Now option here is that we can stack the feet up and come into side plank, or you can take your first two fingers around your right big toe, and then we can maybe swing the right leg up towards the ceiling, okay? Looking straight ahead, belly pulls up. Strong breath here, in through your nose, out through your nose. And then we'll bring that leg all of the way back round. Okay, turn your back foot, okay, and then let's again bring that body all of the way back up, opening your chest. Okay, so turning it round into preparation warrior one here. Breathe in, breathing out, raising both of your arms. Alright, now bear with here, okay, I'm going to get us to very gently turn the back foot. Alright, so taking it into a little bit of a balance. Okay, now from here, bringing your arms down and in towards your heart. And come into extended warrior, by bending that front knee a little bit more for me. Nice straight back leg. Good, breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Again, another breath in. And then as you breathe out, softly let your fingers down to the floor. And I'd like you to bring your back leg in, half of your stride. Okay, now have a look down, see that your heels are on the same line. Bring your body up to halfway and square off your hips to the end of your mat. Either reach around and take your elbows, or come into a backwards prayer. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, move your body out from your hips, pressing your chest gently forwards. If it feels good to go lower, chin coming towards your shin, but trying to, again, extend out with your back line. And take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, coming up into Warrior 3. So let's lift up that back leg, pushing your way through your heel, upper body moving out slightly from your waist again. Have your toes facing down and feel your buttocks working on both of your legs. And then let's drop both of your hands down. Alright, now both hands to the floor is enough, stay as you are. Point your toes on your back leg now for me. If you can, bring your left hand back up and turn your gaze and look up towards it, coming into your half moon balance. And then lower it all the way back down. Bring your feet together, tuck your head in towards your knees. And let's take a deep breath in, coming all the way back up to a standing position. And breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Alright, letting your arms down. We're going to just give that right leg a little bit of a rest, okay? It's just done a great deal of work for us. So coming into tree, dancer, and potentially half lotus, depending on how your knees are coping with that position today. So roll back your shoulders, let your arms go, engage your core, lift your chin, gaze slightly ahead. Keep breathing, and we're picking up the right foot, either placing it to your calf or above your knee. Hands in at your heart, you're breathing for me here, in through your nose, out through your nose. If you can, move the fingers up through the midline of your body, and maybe taking your right hand back behind your left. Let's release down your right hand, turning your right leg. Okay, now, as we come to dancer, we have a little of a back bend coming in. Alright, so just gently starting to bring that leg away. Keep lifting your chin, and really trying to feel that you've got a good quad stretch coming through in this position. Gently bringing it back. Coming into half lotus if you can. So we're receiving the foot from underneath and gently drawing the knee to open. If this does not feel good for you today, please go to tree for the second time. That will be fine. And we're reaching back round. Maybe we take the elbow, maybe we take the big toe. And then if we can, we're going to fold forwards. So taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, slowly lowering that body downwards. Maybe keep your gaze up today, maybe use both of your hands on the floor. Or if you feel okay with it, lowering your head and dropping your shoulders. And then slowly, when you're ready, bend the standing leg. Let's come all the way back up. We're going to raise the arms high. Keep the leg out and away from the body as high as you can. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. And let's let it all the way down on your out breath. Hands back in at your heart. Alright, let's get ready to go to your left side. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out and open your chest and fold forwards. Let's step the right leg back behind you. And just dropping down your left elbow to your left knee. Taking your right arm all the way back and looking back over your shoulder. So again, getting that little bit of a tuck under, getting that little bit of a shoulder opener on the back arm. And then let's bring back out your right arm. Slowly bring it up past your ear. If you can, taking your left hand down to the floor, opening the chest up and looking up towards your thumb. Okay, your right thumb. Deep breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. And then we'll let that right arm come around the front of your body, push hard and come up into warrior two. Readjust the back foot. Okay, have a strong posture here, shoulders rolling back. All right, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, straighten up that left leg for me. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, move your upper body to the left. Take your left hand down towards your left leg. Let's raise that right arm and looking up towards your thumb. Keep tucking your tailbone under, opening the shoulders. Really good stretch and a little bit of a toning exercise work coming up into the right side of your body, into your oblique muscles. And try, as I said on the other side, to pull a little higher with your right arm, to let your left arm maybe go a little bit lower. But the most important thing here is that we're rolling the rib cage back and you've got your ribs and your hips on the same line. And on your next out breath, we're taking down that right hand and we're bringing back the left hand to the lower back. Now, you may choose to stay. You can take your hand beyond. You can bend your left knee a little bit. You might be able to raise up with your left hand and look up. It doesn't matter, wherever you've gotten to, it's the right place for you today. Okay, breathe into it. Just try and let your body go a little bit. Focus on where you are. Okay, now bending deeply into your left knee, clasping your fingers back. And so our humble warrior, we're going to come forwards towards the top of your mat with your upper body, and then gently tuck your head in, gently let your arms up and over. And breathe, deep breath, in through your nose, out through your nose. All right, moving it back on up. And then if we can, we're going to go underneath that left knee. Reach around, maybe you find the fingers today. If you do, amazing, stay there, okay? Maybe we're inching back in that right leg. We'll weight very well into it. And then maybe we can lift the left leg a little. Keep breathing. Maybe we can extend the left leg a little. In through your nose, out through your nose. Good, okay. Thinking about coming back down, you bend that knee. Slowly lowering yourself back down, stepping back again with that right foot, and then we'll take both of your hands to the inside of your foot. Let's roll onto the outside edge of your back foot. Okay, so we have the option here to step back this front foot, put it on top of the other one to side plank, or taking your first two fingers around your left big toe, and then we're swinging that leg all the way up. Okay, and it's a variation on your side plank. Deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your nose. And then we'll step it all the way back round. Okay, turn your back foot down onto the floor for me. And we're coming up into warrior one. All right, so as I said on the other side, bear with this one because I'm going to put a little bit more hip flexor work in. So slowly bring your hands back in towards your heart and slowly turn your back foot. That will be the tricky bit, okay? Then coming down, pushing into your back leg, trying not to surrender too much into the hip, trying to be strong through both legs. In through your nose, out through your nose. And then coming forwards, fingertips down to the floor. We're going to hop that back leg in half of your stride and prepare for your backwards prayer position. So we're coming up to halfway. Square off your hips, press your hips away from you. Try and get the line of your back a little bit flatter. Pull your belly up. And from here we can either reach back, take a back prayer, or hold on to your elbows. Coming out from your hips, either stay with a flat back, Or lower your chin a little bit deeper towards your shin. And then gently, we're coming up into Warrior 3. Bend that front knee. Let's bring that back leg up off the ground. Flexing your foot as you press that heel away from you. Looking slightly ahead. Have both of your legs really straight, really strong. And then we'll drop down both hands. Okay, and if that's enough, stay out. Pointing your toes now on your back leg. From here, if we can, starting to open into half moon balance, looking up towards your right thumb. Let's bring that hand all the way back down, stepping your feet together. And let's take a nice deep breath in, coming all of the way back up. Breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. All right, letting your arms down. Well done, everybody. We're going to come into those last couple of balances here before I take you down onto the floor. So you can roll back the shoulders again. Engage the core, spread out your toes. Try and rise higher through your body. And let's pick up that left leg and placing it again, either above or below your calf. Okay, hands in at your heart, coming into your classic tree posture. Let's raise both of your arms. If you can, left hand back behind the right, going into that shoulder girdle, wrist wrap. Breathe here, in through your nose, and out through your nose. And then let's let down that left hand. Turning your left leg, and again gently from here, letting your shoulders relax, finding that quad stretch. You may get a little of a back bend on this as well, if you can take that today. Breathe in and out. And let's bring it slowly back through. And let's cradle up that foot from underneath. Bring it towards the crease at the top of your left leg, reaching back round, right leg, sorry. Reach back round, maybe take your elbow, or maybe you're finding your big toe. And if you're folding, very gently bending your knee. Maybe you come down with both of your hands, that would be okay. And once you feel okay with it, letting your head draw down too. And bending your knee on the way back up. Let's take the arms all the way up. Let's extend the leg away from the body. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. All the way back down. Good. Okay, step back a little. So you've got a little bit of space in front of you. Take your heels together. We're going to come up into a balancing position, then come down into crow. Okay? So rising up onto your tiptoes. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering your body down very carefully. Okay. And then from here, when we think of bringing the hands forwards, have, a little bit of space between your hands and your feet. As we come into positions like this, we want to feel that we're leaning forwards into the hands. Okay, the gaze is slightly beyond, all right? Have a cushion in front of you if you think that you may get a bit shaky up there, all right? So a little bit of a bend to the elbows, the knees are pressing up into the upper part of your back of your arm, starting to move forwards, but keep the head up for me, all right? Try not to drop your gaze down, and then very carefully, maybe the feet can come a little bit off the floor. Keep that breath going. And gently lower your body all of the way back down. All right, coming down to a seated position, everybody. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to work a little into your roll back, legs together. Okay, so we're going to roll backwards. If you have a band, if you have anything stretchy that you're working on using with at the moment, you could use that. If you don't, I can see Jo. Brilliant. Okay, she's got her tights. Okay, if you haven't got that today, don't worry. Alright, we don't have to go all the way down to the floor. We go back as far as we feel okay with. So, to begin with, roll those shoulders a few times. Okay, open up the neck. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let your ribs come down in towards your body. Keep your chin up and roll back to halfway. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out. Engage, engage, engage. And you want to feel that pull of your core bringing you back up. So breathe in through your nose. As you breathe out through your mouth, very gently rolling through, using that Pilates breath. Breathing in and out, all of the way back on up. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, maybe you feel you can go a little bit lower today. If you can, amazing, don't worry if you don't want to. Breathing in, out. Picking up through the core, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up, sitting up nice and tall. Again, breathing and ribs widen. As you breathe out, slowly working your body down, vertebrae by vertebrae, breathing in. As you breathe out, engaging with your core, picking your body all the way up. Okay, now for those of you who want to work harder, place one hand onto your shoulder. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, lower your body back. Breathing in. Breathing out, engaging with your core. Okay, don't lose your integrity on your posture. Hand on the other shoulder, breathing in. Breathing out, engaging with your core. Pull back through your belly, do your best. Breathing in. Breathing out, engaging your core. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. You can do this. Okay, swap sides, we're doing two more. Breathe in, breathe out, navel back to the spine. Engage, 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 engage. Breathe in, breathing out, and engaging with your core, coming up, sitting up tall, lift. Other side, breathing in, breathing out. Pull back through your belly, engage, engage. Breathing in and out, engaging the core. Coming all of the way back up. Well done. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to bring you over onto your knees again. I would like to work a little bit more upper body strength work. Okay, we've done a lot of work for your legs today, so I'm just going to counterbalance it a little bit. So I'm going to work up into your dolphin, alright, of which, if you have a headstand, of which you feel delighted with wanting to try out tonight, okay, then you could, alright, just very quickly, up and down, alright, but if you haven't, don't worry, it'll be there another day, and we'll cover it another day. So when we place our elbows down, can you make sure that your arms, okay, your hands wrap around the arms. It's not good enough just to have them touching, okay, they need to go all the way down. So bring your arms down and place them down like so, okay? Then open your arms up and clasp your fingers together, okay? Starting on your knees. As you come forwards, breathing out. As you draw back, breathing in. As you come forwards, breathing out. As you come back, breathing in. You can go up onto your toes. As you come forwards, breathing out. Breathing in as you draw back. And again, breathing out, come forward, pull up into your core. Breathing in. Now either continue or lower yourself back down onto your knees. Remember, if you're trying a headstand today, only 5% of your body weight is going through your neck. Really be, again, confident with your arm strength. And when we place the head to the floor, it's the very top of your head. And then from here, maybe we gently bring those legs up towards the ceiling. There's no jumping, there's no jerking, and we're holding. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Okay, we'll hold for about 5 breaths, and then we'll slowly bring it back down, and we'll join everybody else in doing a couple more. Oh, I can see some people on the wall. Very good. Good, good, okay. That's it. And then once you've done, you're going to do a couple more. That's it. So as you come forwards, you're breathing out, engaging your core, breathing in. All right, last one. Okay, we're just coming back down. And then taking your knees nice and wide. You're going to come up into baby puppy. All right. So letting your chin come down. Okay, sit your body back. You can either look up towards your thumbs, or if you want to let your shoulders go, let your arms down by your side and just tap your forehead down. And then gently bring yourself all of the way back on up. I know you want to stay there. I know. Okay. Suddenly it feels so comfortable, doesn't it? Just to have your forehead on the floor. I know. All right, pop yourself around onto your back for me. You'll be very pleased to know we're lying down for the last couple. Okay. You've worked really hard tonight. Okay. I'm just going to shift myself around a little bit so that you can see me. Okay. You're just going to lie down. Just lie down there. Alright, so all the way down for me. And I'd like you to be able to reach for your heels with your fingertips, and we're coming into your shoulder bridge. Okay? Taking a breath in. As you breathe out, imprint your lower back, peel your back up and away from the ground for me. Breathing in. And then breathing out, lower your back down, vertebrae by vertebrae, imprint your back and release back to neutral. Breathing in, breathing out as you ripple through the spine, coming up onto your shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out to lower your back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Again, breathing in, breathing out to ripple up through your back, coming up onto your upper back. Breathing in and breathing out as you lower all the way back down, and then working some arms this time. So breathing in. As you breathe out, try not to clench your buttocks and draw up. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, engaging your core a little stronger as your arms go back. Breathing in as you raise your arms back up again. And then breathing out, lower your arms, lower your back, all of the way back down. Breathing in. Breathing out as you ripple through your spine, come up to your shoulders. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, engaging your core as you take your arms back. Breathing in to draw your arms back up again. And breathing out, lowering your arms, lowering your back, all of the way back down. Breathing in, breathing out as you ripple up through your back. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathe out, engage the core a little bit stronger on the way back. Breathing in, raise your arms back up again. And breathing out, lowering your back and your arms all the way back down. And just stretching your legs out and along the floor for me. Work down your shoulders. And as you bring one leg straight up towards the ceiling, breathe in. As you lower it back down, breathing out. Raise the other leg, breathing in. As you lower your leg down, breathing out. Good, keep going. Now, if you find today your hamstrings are a little bit tight, because I would like you to be able to maintain a neutral back here, then I'd like to bend your knee as your leg comes higher today. Breathing out as you lower that leg back down. Again, breathing and raising the leg up. Breathing out as you lower. Now, if you're feeling a little bit stronger, come up with your head and shoulders and hold on softly behind the knee and hover the other leg an inch from the floor. Breathing in to bring the leg up. Breathing out as you lower your leg down. Breathing in to bring the leg up. Breathing out, engaging your core as you lower. Keep your head, neck and shoulders up for this one though. If it's too tough, alright, it's not your thing today, then keep your body down, All right, and then lift the legs from the floor. Breathing in and out. Engage the core, draw the leg down. Breathe in, out, and extend the leg away. Again, breathe in, out, and lower the leg back down. Breathe in, out, and lower the leg back down. 2 more, in, out, and push away. 1 more, in, out, and press away. Bending both of your knees. Okay, very last exercise today. I'm going to be working into heel dig, but I'm also going to be working into a curtsy heel dig. Alright, so we've got 2 layers on this one today. So if you'd like to bring the legs up, flex your feet, neutral back, lay your hands upon your belly, relax your shoulders, take a breath in. As you breathe out, dig one heel downwards, breathe in, come back up. Breathing out, dig the heel down, not quite going towards the floor. Really draw back your toes here for me. Breathing out to dig down, breathing in, back up. Engaging the core, dig down and back up. And again, breathing out, engage to press, in to draw back up. And again, really work that resistance and back up. And again, breathing out, dig down and back up. Now, on the next one, I'd like you to point your toes and bring your hands around your waist. Now, as we curtsy, one leg underneath, breathe out, push, and breathing in. Take the other leg underneath, curtsy under, breathe in. And again, breathing out, turn the knee open. It's as if you're just trying to poke the other person, across the room. All right, so your toes going underneath. As you go under, push across and back. And again, breathing out as you push under and back. And I've got your hands around your waist. You should be able to feel your core connecting and maybe a little bit of work coming in for your oblique muscles as well. So breathing out, curtsy under, back up. Breathing out, curtsy under, back up. Last couple. And up, 1 more. And relax. Okay, just hold on to the sides of your knees. That's it. Draw your knees in. Go in for a little bit of release for the back. So preparation of happy baby. Happy baby. Oh my God. All right, so you can either stay here or flex the feet up towards the ceiling. And then you can take hold of your heels, trying to keep your back on the floor. And happy baby might be happy to rock a little. In which case, happy baby can rock around. Not the most dignified thing you've probably ever done in your life, but especially not on Zoom. All right, now, just for those of you who maybe have got space, okay, taking your legs out straighter, and then rocking over, and rocking over and over, all right. If you haven't got space, don't worry, keep the knees bent today. Alright, so either, okay, depending on what your current situation is with your back, you can either rock yourself over to one side and come back up, or for those of you who've got a good strength in your back and your core, rock a few times forwards and backwards. And then bring yourself back up to seated. Yes! Good job. Come round, cross your legs. Sit your body all the way up. I'm going to finish with a few releases for your neck and your shoulders. Okay? So first of all, if you take across the opposite arm to the opposite leg, rotate, sit the body up tall, look over your shoulder, try and keep your gaze level with your eyes. So try not to look down. And then let's go the other way. take your right arm across, take your left arm underneath. If this is enough here, stay. If you can fold up, then connecting your fingers, come up into your eagle arms. And release. And let's swap it over. So either rear shoulder or you're binding up and coming up into your eagle arms. Again, if it doesn't feel like it wants to go all the way up into the bind, don't worry. Going for the rear shoulder stretch. And then let your arms down. This should feel good now. We're going to go the opposite way. Taking the hands all of the way back. Rolling open the chest. And then drawing down your head. Nice deep breath. In through your nose. Out through your nose. And then tucking your chin across. Looking down into the corner of your body. And then bring it to the middle. And then going the other way. And bring it back into the middle. Releasing your fingers. And as we raise both of your arms, breathing in. As you breathe out, come down onto your crown. Come to your third eye. Come to your throat. And stopping in at your heart. And I'm going to finish off with an Om. Okay, if you want to join in, you're doing it in your own space. Okay, I will know. Okay, if you just want to listen, just listen. Okay, so taking a deep breath in